Get in the car. I've got my eye on you two.
I'm not gonna lie, that like I didn't see this in 3D when it came out in 2009, but I can only imagine how crazy that rock was flying right towards the screen when that when the lawnmower blades flicked it out. That was a cool death, man. I'm not gonna lie. The whole beauty salon sequence, it did leave me guessing. Like I was like, I was in suspense. I was like, well, how's she gonna die? Like, is the flat iron gonna kill her because it's clamped down on the the hairspray bottle? Is the fan gonna fall? I didn't know what was gonna happen. So Aaron Wilson suggested I say something nice about The Final Destination. This is the worst in the series, but something nice I could say about this movie. I was excited for it. My excitement was through the roof because I don't know how everybody else feels about part 3. I think part 3 is the most underrated in the series. Is probably the darkest in tone in the series. But coming off the heels of part 3, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. The Final Destination, this is gonna be the last one, right? Like I was hyped, and it was coming out in 3D. The poster was fire. So my excitement is something nice I could say about it. Another thing I could say nice about it is Michael T. Williamson. Michael T. Williamson, like, it took me years to even realize this was the same guy that played, not when I saw this, but as I started to see him in more movies as the years went on, I was like, wait, this is the guy that played Bubba in Forrest Gump. He's that good. Michael T. Williamson is great in everything, and he's in this movie that's so bad, but he's such a solid and grounded and warm-hearted character in the midst of all these people dying around him. He's even at peace in some scene, or at some moment. He's at peace with the fact that it's going to be his turn next, and he's like, yeah, my wife and my daughter are waiting for me. They give him a really tragic backstory for his character, which you don't get a lot of times in Final Destination movies. And I like that him being a token black guy, he wasn't just a stereotypical token black guy like how they did Texas Battle in Final Destination 3. So he's definitely a bright spot in this movie. Another thing nice I could say about this movie, this motherfucking Nick Zano right here, this dude, this preppy guy who just wants to get some ass in the midst of death. I was glad to see him get murked off, and he got it bad. Like, it's not a well executed death sequence. It could have been a lot better, like all of these death sequences. But he gets his insides sucked out of his ass. At the bottom of the pool. Like, it was good to see him go because I don't like his character at all. He is the worst character in here. I honestly don't like any of these characters outside of Michael T. Williamson. I don't like the guy who has the premonition, Bobby Campbell. I think he's a terrible actor, one of the worst actors in the franchise. His girlfriend is no better. Her girlfriend is terrible. Another thing nice I could say about this is they murked off the racist guy instantly. He was the first person to go, if I'm not mistaken, in the beginning of this movie when death started, taking names and shit. And he gets dragged down the block, set on fire. The truck explodes. His head falls on Michael T. Williams' lawn because he was trying to burn a cross on his lawn. So fuck you. So that was satisfying to see. Another thing nice I can say about this, I like not the ending itself, but the last shot where they turn just in time to see that truck slamming into the coffee house window. That is a crazy and terrifying shot. That's like, it's real reminiscent to when that the 180 sign or whatever it was spelling in Paris was swinging towards Carter to hit him at the end of the first movie. I don't know, man. I want to say more nice things about this movie, but I was just so disappointed. Like, and David R. Ellis came back. They were kind of doing this back and forth thing where James Wong did the first one, then David R. Ellis did the second one, which was a great sequel. It's better than the first one in some ways, but then, James Wong came back for part 3, then David R. Ellis came back for part 4. And for him to come back for this one, which was The Final Destination, this was a big fucking flop. Like, they didn't even try. The opening premonition sequence is trash. It's terrible. It's got some really bad effects at some point in time. It's just lazy. This is like a real lazy entry. Trying to think of something else nice I could say about this is Michael T. Williams' death is hilarious. It is it is fucking hilarious, man. Where he's, they're leaving the hospital where that cowboy gets that really mediocre death scene where the ceiling just collapses on him, and Michael T. Williams talking about deja vu, and then that ambulance just runs his ass out of the frame. Like it's probably one of the funniest. Is one of the funniest hit and run moments in a horror comedy since Bride of Chucky. Since that character David got splattered by that bus on the road, like this his death sequence is hilarious in this movie. So that's something nice I can say about this. I feel like that's as far as I can go, man. Because this was just this was all bad. This was a bad John right here, man. I don't know.